Welcome back to the Jack Bauer YouTube channel. More breaking news here. It's been crazy with news coming into me left and right. As the court rules liable for copyright infringing on videos, from breaking news to everything I've been talking about here on the Jack Radio, as well as very thank you and complimentary from YouTube to award top creator in May to Jack Bauer. All right, everybody, do not panic, do not push. VPN your butt has been my message for several months now, and you know why. But do not panic. I'm going to show you that you do not have to unplug your current router or anything like that and spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. So don't panic. Pay attention to everything in this video, and you won't lose your mind like they are on Reddit, who is telling everybody to unplug their cable, their DSL, and change their box today. I'm going to tell you, let's not do that because there's too many fines involved. I'll show you an easier way. Join the revolution at Jack Bauer YouTube, because I'm going to make sure that it's not the end of days for you like Flight Sim World is trying to do to Reddit. So please subscribe to join the fight here at Jack Bauer YouTube channel, because today in our news report, we're going to show you a little subject here in Canada, how it fines millions over streaming live TV. Canada is, you may or may not know, has one of the toughest rules when it comes to free TV or movies. They are super tough here. It is Judgment Day in the European for blocking their internet as well. Let's dive into it here on the Jack Bauer channel and Jack Bauer YouTube. All right, I'm going to show you something here. This is what I'm talking about first. Come on back here to the blog. Always before I get going, the only thing that I ask you guys to do is keep YouTube happy. Click the subscribe link right there if you've not already. If you have, ignore this message. I truly appreciate it, because it keeps YouTube happy. As you saw in May, we made them happy because I jumped on giving them their subscribers that help them with their advertisers that are dumping YouTube. The second thing that we're going to do here to save you guys some money is make sure you click on the best VPN. Always click on best VPN, or to save 57% on the VPN, because you're not going to want to disconnect your boxes or anything like that. That is a very cheap alternative here. Come back and see all the videos that I've been putting here on the blog, especially as of late. Because the breaking news today here at the Jack Bauer YouTube channel is Canada's tough anti-piracy copyright law federal court awards millions in damages against unauthorized streaming site. So for you guys out there in Canada, you're very familiar with what's called the Bell. Now, this just not just apply to Canada. I'll show you here why it's so effective today in the United States as well. The Bell Coalition filed its website blocking application earlier this year. Okay, so it is in force now, because remember, they filed it earlier in the year, and now it is in response to the violation and invitation. Science and Economic Development Minister Navdeep Bains, I have no idea who that is, was to point the strength of the copyright law. Pretty much Bell calling for additional tools to fight better piracy. That's pretty much everything Canada deems that they do not like is considered a copyright in Canada. System has numerous legal provisions and tools to help copyright protect owners and their property. This thing goes on and on and on to talk about the world of creativity, innovation, and benefit of artists, creators, consumers, and all Canadians. They're doing this to protect all you Canadians. This is what they're doing. They emphasize the point of first making the case against site blocking. Okay, this is how they always open up the door. Site blocking. We're going to block a site that we deem is not fit for Canadians. All right. So that's what they're going to do here at Bell. And anybody in recent years, they are tracking users' IP addresses, show streaming and downloading of movies or music. This includes the lawsuits against set-top box TV distributors. All right, set-top distributors. Let's see if I can pull that up here right there. This is what they're talking about. Set TV is an IP panic right now because they used your IP to power this box. So if you have not already, on the side note message, if you are part of this and you have a Set TV or an Android box, you're going to have to save yourself for $5. Just click on the best VPN. I don't care If you don't like the message out there, that is to protect everybody out there with a $5 VPN free trial while you're trying to figure out what you're going to do next. All you got to do is use that, just like I'm using right now. I'm in Cleveland right now this second. I keep changing it to keep them off of my back. I suggest you do the same, or Nordit, or whatever else. I just go with the best, which is IPVanish myself, ranked number 1 by PC Magazine. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I too have been part of the Set TV deal, where I had that as myself, as well as Cody and the TV add-on, just like many of you out there. And the lawsuits and Canadian discussions are going on and on and on. Again, you've heard many of the case studies where they're sending people again and again and again to jail, to court. So, and recently, as of April 23rd, Federal Court Canada released a decision that once again demonstrates that the current law can be used to target unauthorized sites and services. In the case, the court issued a default judgment, which includes $5 million in damages against several defendants accused of streaming, this time, Greek television programs without authorization. Who even knew that existed? Who even knew? They did this all as a copyright in doing this by tracking their IP address. This goes on and on to talk about the fines, the Bell correlation, everything that's coming on with regards to like the HBO. How could they find me? Why was I the only one they contacted? Well, you're not. Same with Amazon, like I just showed you. The Set TV streaming service sued by Netflix Amazon is now unavailable and currently making a deal with everybody on the list that has an IP address. Make sure that you change this second. This video is done so that you yourself can now be protected, just like Jack. And what they're talking about here, this is like sort of a letter here that came right, this message of Dear Sir, Madam, Home Box Office, HBO. This is an older letter. We have received information leading us to believe that the individual has utilized the IP address, date, timeline. They got everything, guys, by date and timeline. That's why I keep telling you, date, timeline, everything you can possibly imagine. This is an HBO permission and infringement of the properties. The owner of the IP address HBO requests that Bell, that's the internet service provider, turn over the communications immediately about the subscriber that they have through their internet service. This goes on and on. This is a letter that's going out to, starting to their people, unfortunately. The letter goes on to talk more and more about the boring stuff that you are exposing your IP address online, your identity all over the place because it's been sold. We've all talked about this. That is a huge topic here at the Jack Bauer YouTube channel, as well as Torrent Freak, that not all Canadian ISPs are pro-site at blocking, because Canadian law, it wants to jump on with Bell in favor of a national pirate site blocking. They consider a pirate site blocking anything that is free, by the way. If it's free, they're going to call it a pirate. No matter what it is, it doesn't matter. They are going after the smaller ISP companies to turn over the goods. Very unfortunate, but that's what's going on in the world right now today. Just like voted right now today, which is going to affect the entire world, the FCC's net neutrality rules are now officially repealed today. They are going to be the law, the justice, everything you can imagine about the IP address, your communications, what you are watching right here in the United States. So this does affect you, just as Canada is sending out these letters right now today. But as I told you earlier in the video, do not panic. I don't care if you use this VPN or not. That's totally up to you. Use your own, but make sure that you have one on by the end of this video, because this IP address, whether you're in Canada, United States, is now up for grabs, and it has been sold. And this is where all of the fines are coming in, and the lawsuits from like HBO, Amazon, and so on, with regards to all the issues that are taking place right now on a daily basis. Very sorry, Canada, to have to bring this all message to you as well. This is a newer topic that we're talking about with regards to your IP address. Very sorry, we got to talk about that right now today, but the FCC in the United States has voted against our people. Canada's voted against you guys. Torrent Freak is pointing out how the ISP is coming there and the site blocking is coming to you. And they also talk about how, you know, the whole Set TV, if you want to look that up here on the Jack Bauer YouTube channel, come on back, take a look at the Jack Bauer channel, and I'll show you some things here that you might want to know. Just take a look at some of these videos when you get a chance. Come on back to the red alert, especially this. This will affect you guys. Anybody that's got free TV service or paid TV service, I should say. This is paid. A lot of things going on with regards to some of these topics. Come on back here to the Jack Bauer. I do apologize that I have to use the YouTube to get the message out, because I'll show you here on Facebook that even if you're just looking online at free adult videos, I am blocked from getting the message out there to just let everybody know that the action is blocked on this particular message. I'm not allowed to tell people that the ISP subpoena is going out. The mods do not like that message, as well as they do not like me telling people about, let's see, all of the people on how to protect themselves on Set TV. You can protect yourselves right now with the $5 VPN, but look, they don't like me sharing that information out there. So I have to be very careful as well. I could go to the timeline, I can share in a group. This is a group that I am part of and invited to as well. We're just gonna go to Facebook Viral. I'll show you that, and then look. Set TV is busted, protect yourself now. That's all we wanna do, is show you how to protect yourself now. It is going to be blocked again. You are temporarily restricted from joining the groups. All right. They do not like me pointing out that what you got to do is block your IP address, because Facebook uses this IP address to track you by GPS location, and they do not like me pointing that out at all whatsoever. So it's a very tough topic out there. I do apologize. So that's why I got to use the YouTube, let you know what HBO is doing, as well as many others. This is my voice here at the Jack Bauer YouTube channel. I am supported by YouTube. These guys love me, as you can see from the Creator Award, but this is related to Canada and the fines of the millions. I don't want this to happen to you. At the end of this video, turn on your VPN or go get that IP vanish. That is my only suggestion that I have for you guys today. Subscribe to help me join the fight, and I do appreciate that in advance, and I hope everybody remains safe out there and is not affected by this new Canadian ISP and IP tracking. This is Jack Bauer from the Jack Bauer YouTube channel. Everybody have a good night out there, and relax, don't panic. Just use the $5 VPN.